Try and keep him from sustaining such early damage, because if you can get him through there, you know he's come up with so many clutch plays for the team on his comfort pick.
Yeah, and now with the Orianna and Ryze rounded out, definitely feels like GEN more indexed into that solid 5v5 team fighting.
River, this is why it's such an important objective.
Oh, BDD gonna be in range almost, only for a slow though. Able to sidestep the knockup and walks away, but that doesn't mean he's gonna drop a couple of CS here. And can they train for a bit more? I mean, Scout could theoretically go for the big route. Yes, he does. EQ's gonna be back up. The flash follow! That was beautiful. The youngest player left the world sets up first blood for Scout.
Get picked off. Just commit to your misfortune, getting your minion wave. Good job there. They play it calmly.
Renekton finally now going to take the recall. Turret down pretty low. Play on the top side. They've got the root, they've got the knockup, and they're going to find the second kill. Scouts 2-0. Last time that happened, they won the game. Life wants in, but do you really want a 5v4? GEN opens up, looks for the shots. So far, so good on the Life, removing some from the Gen G health bars.
And to take this dragon.
They get the teleport out early as well. Answer, dragon picked up by EDG.
They may still go for this dive. The turret's not going to live very long. And Scout's here to find the root, to find some damage. Follow up by the GEN as well, still just throwing in damage. A dunk onto Misfortune, sidestepping most of it. And it's going to be flashes to get away from the solar flare. But that's still Viper finding the first kill. Realm Warp shows up for a bit more. A dodge away from the shockwave. 1-for-1 so far. Clip would love to find the next bit of the kill. Gets a knockup. Viper, though, kiting back pretty well. And gets the next one, and now opening up for a little bit more. He's assassinating with these shots. The fourth one puts him at 1 HP. And GEN now wants it on a BDD. Flashless on the Orianna. A bit more at the Gorge Ring. The auto attacks come across, and EDG are 5-1.
GEN think they can turn it around, but Mako shows up, stuns Clid, EDG finish off the play.
Oh, smiteable. Nope, of course. Clid's there. Of course it is. It's going to happen. Rascal does not quite get to walk all the way up. Okay,
Whoa.
Stunned, rooted, he wanted it, he's not going to get it. Rascal walks his face in. A double stun in from Mako. And that means Gen G may have killed the Herald, but can they win this fight? Mako is low, forced to walk away. 1-0 EDG.
You mentioned Scouts. It's going to be so nice for him now, transitioning to the mid game.
GEN doing a nice job of taking advantage of the reset timing having to come out from EDG, but I like that you hit on that GEN pretty much have this one goal they want to go for.
And EDG are the ones trying to play the map. You make it more dangerous by getting those deeper wards through the jungle.
But EDG are giving away the control as Ryze is clearing mid, and Life is in for the flank. Gen G go in, they find the knockup. They look for the kill, but Viper stays alive. Will they kill Mako? Yes, a 1-for-0. The shots come across. Ruler a bit isolated, but will not be hit by the skill shots. Rascal a bit low, and Life has been traded back. The dunk comes in. It's 3 unanswered. A stopwatch for Scout, and he stays alive. It's the ace. It's Gen G falling. It's the last hope of the LPL.
It was an arduous journey for them to get to this point, but the LPL prevails.
And with that, EDG are just going to be able to keep funneling forward. They have mid-wave, they have Flandre up in top side, so they can start pivoting towards that lane once the wave does crash.
After the last fight that they lost, they are so far in the hole, they've got to make it.
Roam up just in case. Rascal's on the TP. No, it's going to be Jarvan going in. Puts the dunk in, flashes away. Bullet time going to force the disengage. Ultimately, everyone lives.
I'm a little bit surprised that GEN did commit so hard there to try and get everyone away. I feel like you could have played that a bit slower, but still, they are able to get away. So for EDG, they're totally fine.
Yep, because they get him out, they can just run right over back to top lane with the Baron, then we'll get inside the base. That will be inhibitor.
And with the Baron buff on, you know defending a fight is always going to be hard, so it's going to be 1 turret traded for 2.
Mako, since 2015, a franchise player.
And in so doing, for the first time they head to a world final. Would love to keep that streak going of winning when you make it happen. Clid goes in for the play. Ulti still available on the back line. We have GEN going in. Stun's going to hit onto Life. They still find the back line. Ruler trying to stay alive, cutting away. And Clid is down. 1-for-0 and a gold lead. A 5v4 looks good. Scout would love to push down Rascal. It was his flank that killed them in game 3. And it's Scout that gets his revenge. It's Flandre knocking him down as well.
And he's rewarded.
Yeah, now EDG, 20-30 second death timers at least can get themselves another inhibitor. Flandre gonna pick themselves up the soul, and now it just feels like a matter of time.
When the early game was better, GEN got his team so many first bloods.
We're gonna be keeping our eyes on GEN. No Cataclysm. Mako, though, does have his ultimate, and they do want to look to start and engage. They have 2 waves of minions, one with super minions. They can look to keep sieging this down with things like the GEN and try and find an opportunity to go for the engage.
Gonna be the GEN to start it up. sidestepping every single shot, but it is one turret down, ready to keep going. Still a 10,000 gold lead in the inventories themselves, let alone the wallets. Clid gonna sidestep a bit here. Turret still under fire. Can't go for bot lane just yet, still waiting for the wave, but the Baron buffed cannons are going to keep flooding in. The supers come in now as well to knock down even more. This turret's going to fall. Gen G, when will you fight for your life? An open Nexus is the time, as Clid is in the back line, taking the shockwave to help him to try to knock down Jeja, but it's not going to happen just yet. Stopwatch burned. 1-0 so far. Take the second. Here comes the Realm Warp. Clid left alone. He will fall, and Ruler sees his kingdom fall to ashes. He's got no turrets left. He's got no life left, and he's got no road left to the World Championship. Viper puts in a couple of shots. BDD is going to die, and the Nexus falls, and EDG, the last of the LPL, are headed to their first World Final.